Well, this is going to be camp for tonight. I figured I'd record a video right before I go to sleep. You know, the light's going to go down, fade soon. But I only got about 45 minutes of light. This is the only flat area on the GPS. It's going to set it up right here. It's the only flat area on the GPS, really. And you know, I'm flirting with a snow line, and I'd maybe like to have a fire tonight, but maybe not. Definitely would like to have the option for tomorrow morning, and there seems really plenty of wood here and some kindling and stuff, so yeah, but it's got a great view too, so tomorrow morning should be really pretty. I don't know if you can see it between the trees, but the mountains are over there, and the edge of the mountain is just right there. So should be a good night. Hopefully it won't get too cold, but I have a feeling it's going to be well below freezing, but we'll see. So this is interesting. I don't know, it's about 3 a.m. and I woke up and I get snow. I hope it doesn't snow too much. It'll make tomorrow kind of complicated, but we'll see. Yeah. I got all the gear for it. I'm not really worried about it. I actually was planning on this. This is kind of fun, but oh man, it's really on the tarp. But it's kind of fun, but you know, rather it wasn't. All part of the adventure. Well, it's the next morning. I'm just waking up now, and this is kind of crazy. You're not gonna believe this. There's at least 6 inches of snow. At least. Look at that. Oh my God. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow. Look, it's all in the tarp still. It's still coming down a little bit. And you can see it's over there. And the sky is still gray and, you know, snowy looking. The problem is going to be, how do I find the trail and get down and stuff like that. But I shouldn't be too bad. But I might have to completely change up the plan and double back and take a lower trail. I mean, the mileage I would have to go at the upper portion, I would have to be spending all my time trail finding. It would take me 5 days or something like that. So, and that's a little bit risky. Well, it's the next morning. I figure I'll show you guys my winter wonderland that I've got going here. It's at least 4 inches of snow. You can see it, you know, that's definitely about 4 inches. Maybe 5. Yeah, it was consistent. It literally snowed the entire night, and as soon as the sun came up, it stopped snowing. So kind of fun for an adventure. But this was what I didn't like. My tarp got, unfortunately, completely inundated by the snow. I guess it's the pullouts, really. It's the pullouts that attract snow. I kept bashing it off during the night, but, you know, I guess I didn't get all of it, unfortunately. So, but the good thing is I still got a pretty good, sizable amount of firewood, and I got my food now. And so I'm going to clear this off, clean up the tarp, and then get a fire going, hopefully. I got enough firewood to get a fire going, and then I should be able to take this remaining branches and sustain it for probably an hour if I wanted to. I was thinking of hanging out here for an hour and kind of figuring out my plans. I can see the valley down there, so what I was thinking about was waiting and seeing what the tree line looks like, or the snow line. And if it's too high or too low, I mean, if it's all snow, I might turn around. But if it's only up here, I might keep going just to get over the pass and then try to get down to the Silver City. But I'm not sure. I got a lot of new gear here, and yeah, I don't know. It's still kind of up for a debate, but I want to get some breakfast in me, and then I can figure out what my plan's going to be. So that's my goal for this morning. And I start clearing this off. Okay, finally about to disembark and leave camp for good. It's a nice little home for the night. Got my pack all ready to go and pretty much all set. You can see the snow melting off the tree. It's about 40 degrees out, so not too cold. I took most of my stuff off. I only have my down pants on. Took my jacket off. There's the cloud up there. About to break camp. I just realized that I'm filling up my SD card. So I'll try to make the video short, I guess. Or get another SD card. But it's about 40 degrees. Not too bad. So we'll see. Clouds are out. Still looks pretty nice. I think it'll probably get up to 50 or 60 today. I'm sure the snow will bring it down a few. But yeah, gorgeous day out. I'm about 5 minutes in. You can see that it's so beautiful here. Just amazing. Now I get to start going down, which is going to be the challenge. And then there's a river down there. But this is how to track during when you're not sure if you're on the trail. You can just look for the cut logs. There's one down there too. All right, well, I'm freezing. My hands are cold. So I got down the hill, okay? That was the biggest part I was worried about. If you can see in the background, the sun is actually kicking up and warming the trees, and the water is all melting off as if it was rain. I actually have to be a little bit careful with my phone. But these are the three sequoias from yesterday. You know, the one with the dead one in the center. And then I'm down by the river where I was yesterday. Really pretty here. I wish I could have be taking the full tour, but I don't. It doesn't look like it's going to be in the cards for today. Rather just be safe. But yeah, it's really gorgeous out. Completely different scene than just yesterday. When just yesterday was spring and now it's winter again. But I don't imagine the snow will stick around for more than a week. But still, I mean, the Sierra Nevadas are just completely unpredictable. Look at that tree. This is actually a first. Do you remember that down Sequoia I was telling you about? The one you could walk in? Well, that's where I'm back. I'm back at it because I'm doubling up my tracks and I came back. But it's the perfect spot to take a break because for all intents and purposes, it's raining out. And look at that. It's just dumping on me. And I figure I'll just let it do its thing for half an hour. I got to eat lunch anyway. It's completely wet out there, but there's tons of dry debris in here. And I'll get my wood-burning stove. I'm going to burn it in the entrance. I don't want to damage the tree at all, obviously. Put any smoke up there. But this is going to be a first. I mean, I'm going to be inside of a sequoia tree cooking my lunch. It's that's pretty cool. So hopefully it'll work because I don't have much fire starter. I got a little bit, but not a ton. But I think it will work. There's some garbage down there that I can use. Not a ton. I got a leaf. I got those pine needles over there. That should work. I got some toilet paper. Well, we'll see. Wish me luck. I got my ember lit going. I'm inside the Sequoia still. I got the ember lit going. I'm trying to melt some snow, which is going to take forever. But I got time because I don't want to be out. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. It's like raining a second time. But not only that, look at that. It's just dumping all the snow that's in the trees. Is just falling out. So look at that. It just hit there, right there. So you can see it's all falling in. And I'm underneath, fortunately, so I'm not getting hit, but I'm bombarded. But every once in a while, there'll just be like a boosh, or just like a massive chunk of snow will fall out of the sky. But I probably have to say that not many people have done this before. I've been stuck inside a dead sequoia. By the way, that's another sequoia. That's a pretty one. Stuck inside a dead sequoia, cooking on his ember lit stove. By the way, I'm going to take all the ashes and they're going to be outside and I'll totally put all this stuff back. Leave no trace and all. No one will be able to see that anything was here. But, that's interesting. The side of my pan's on fire. That's just some ash or some resin. But, yeah, so you see that? That big dump? This is crazy. This is just, this is an insane day. I've never had anything like this before. Well, hopefully I'll get all this fire started and eat some lunch soon. All right. More bear footprints. These look really fresh. You know, well, they're definitely from since last night. I imagine they're swollen a little bit bit because of the melting, but he's a big boy. I mean, this is a big bear. I mean, it's not grizzly or anything, but it's a black bear. He's probably still in the area. I don't know where he's at. He seemed to kind of stop right there. I wonder if we went off that way or something. No, there's this other track. Oh, he went down there. Yeah, there's his footprints. So he went off that way. Somewhere. That's interesting. Oh, and you can actually see he might have a game trail over there. So, probably lives over there or something. Pretty. That is awesome. So I finished up eating in the Sequoia tree. We headed up the trail, and now I'm back to Red Meadow. I'm at that cabin from earlier again. You can see all the snow on the ground compared to yesterday. The trail is actually really, compared to this morning, it's totally open. I can see it now. I mean, all the water and the heat just really pushed down the snow. It's only about 2 or 3 inches now. And I'm going to dip another maybe 1,000 feet in here in another half an hour. So I imagine the snow will kind of end, and, you know, it's just a little brief winter wonderland. But very fun, very cool. So I guess it's back to civilization. Some of my gear isn't working out. My trekking poles broke. My pot broke. It's very hard to cook out here. But this is good. This was a good trip. I imagine this will be the last of the snow coming up here shortly. I found out where the snow line ends. It's right here. I just come around the bend and boom, there's no snow. All gone. Everything below that, where I am right now, that's snow. And then no snow. So I don't actually think, I think that is the snow line. Right into there. I don't actually think it melted off. I think there was just no snow below this altitude. Maybe there's some right there. But when I came down here last night, it was 40 degrees. A little bit worried about my car, but it should be fine. I don't think there'll be any snow or anything down there by the trail. So, wow. This is really interesting. It was a fun little vacation.